Yesterday, the party returned from the fiendish prison plane of Carceri. Hate grapples with the new soul, and Emrys grapples with being brought back from the dead, but all in all, everyone seems glad to be back home. After a short chat with Nar, the party returned to their cozy magical carriage and took a well-deserved long rest. The next morning, it was revealed that Hate was gone, and soon to replace him was Beauty with a new friend of hers, a pale elf with blue hair and robes named Bonfontaine, who she had met during one of her bouts in the Necrodome. Bonfontaine apparently had a little quest for the party to investigate his home for supernatural disturbances, as he had claimed that he had been experiencing eerie screams and black ooze coming out of his drains. With little time to kill before their appointment at the Grand Athenaeum, the party obliged and set off towards his house. Upon arrival, it was discovered that it was indeed haunted, just by a mass of black pudding. A portion of it was defeated, but it was decided to come back later better prepared. Lastly, the party reconvened with Hate and made their way to the Grand Athenaeum. Kenny Heftblossom, the Goliath head researcher of the library, was happy to see you and confirmed that yes, the scroll you presented to her before you left was indeed, in fact, the first known astral projection scroll. The library had carefully copied the scroll into a more robust spell tome before paying out the owed gold, 20,450 gold pieces to the party, and offered to send whomever wanted to go to the astral plane to go to the astral plane. Doric, Hate, and Emrys took them up on their offer, and the three of you vanished in a burst of astral string, leaving Lawrence behind to defend the party. Once in the astral plane, you met the otter of your dreams, Cork Amano, the same otter from Golbrink that was assumed to be dead for over 500 years. After launching a barrage of questions at him, he eventually explained some very, very important and deep truths that had been hidden about the world for a long time. The most important of these being that the gods had abandoned this world thousands of years ago, during the age of the Darkened Lantern, due to the worship of them being replaced by arcane magnificence. Knowing that their absence would culminate in the end of the world, in a last-ditch effort, the gods siphoned their essences into 12 nearly identical artifacts known as the cores of Astrumacetum, and scattered them across Rokshir. Each core now acts as a proxy for the former gods' domains, and keeps the latent divinity of the world stable and in check. Cork also explained what little he knew about the Harbingers of the oncoming flame. They're a group of 5 ancient beings that have something to do with the growing crack in one of the cores. After combining knowledge from what occurred at the White Feather Palace with Vega, the acolyte who destroyed the moon, Cork realized that the planar conjunctions must have something to do with it, as Rutar, the shattered moon, is actually an astral cord that anchors the planes in place, and with it now shattered, the last planar conjunction is likely coming soon. You finished up with your talk with the otter, deciding the 4 remaining Harbingers must be stopped, and return to the material plane. There, you were startled to find the 3 researchers in the room with you unconscious, Lawrence paralyzed with magic, and Arcturus, the 4th Harbinger, gripping the Astral Tome as he vanishes from sight. The world is yours. And, sorry, something I forgot to mention. As Arcturus vanishes, the arcane chains holding Lawrence paralyzed shatter and dissipate, leaving him not paralyzed anymore.
So then I assume just while they were in the astral realm, Lawrence just didn't notice Arcturus and he snuck up on him?
You probably noticed the door had opened, and you tried your best to do something about it, but he got the jump on you, cast a spell, and unfortunately you did fail your wisdom saving throw, leaving you paralyzed.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No
I'm
time to be
darting
sorry.
after him.
Yeah, we need to go after him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use like full sprint movement, get as on his ass as I can.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I thought he teleported away.
I did
You
too.
don't know. He just, disappeared. The door is closed.
Oh. Well, I have an exhaustion level of 4 anyway, so I'm not going fucking anywhere fast.
And then everyone watches as the door opens and closes.
Wait a minute.
Go!
Oh, I have a question. Can I use detect magic to see a magical aura of invisibility?
Let me check.
Too bad we
You
don't have
technically
Ember.
cannot.
If everyone could join the owlbear.
If Ember was here, he could do the will-o-wisp thing or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but sadly, he's somewhere else.
It's not like he's dead.
Very hard.
He's in a different place now.
In this world.
He's in a farm upstate.
Wait, I have a spell for this. I
don't-
want to.
I don't
Sorry?
think you can see invisibility with detect magic.
Even if it says a creature or object that bears magic.
I'm looking it up, and it's like everyone's given different answers.
I know, it's up to you, DM.
Considering
If that doesn't work,
there's a spell that
huh.
specifically says see invisibility, I want to say detect magic cannot see invisible creatures. You can see a faint. Bears magic. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause if-
I'll say yes, you can, but you can't target it. You cannot target the creature because it is just a small little ping of magic in the area. It's not, you can't see the outline of the creature or anything. And also, you can't see through walls. So right now you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Scrambling your signals.
I was about to say, I'm also... I don't know how we're doing initiative, but I'm also running out the door.
Well, go ahead. If you guys are gonna go into combat, how about we roll initiative?
Let's do it. Let's kill somebody. I was mixing up the Harbingers of the Flame with the, I keep wanting to say the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, but that's fucking Final Fantasy. I'm mixing them up with the Daybreak Society.
Seventh Dawn.
I was like, no, not the Scions.
Hey, nat 20.
Right, for a total of
23.
alrighty.
Kate has a 17.
Thank you.
Lawrence got a 4.
Alrighty.
I have a spell for that.
I have a 7.
Ready, and Bonfontaine?
25.
Alrighty. So, Bonfontaine, I'm gonna have you up on the second level as you have been rummaging perhaps through some bookcases, just kind of reading up and doing other things because you were not in the room with the party when this happened.
Huh.
So, I'm gonna get some powerful music going in the watch together if anyone wants to join.
Is the Watch Together link pinned?
It is in the player chat. Just scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
I can pin it though if it's going to be the same link
It's not
every
the
time.
same. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
All right, Bonfontaine. You don't really know anything is happening. Give me a
Oh shit! Fire Emblem 3 houses.
give me a perception or insight check.
Let's see, have we been shouting or anything?
Have you?
I would like to have said, like, get after him! Like, we gotta, like, yell,
All right.
like, go!
As soon as
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
Marcus, definitely.
All right, as soon as the first syllables leave your guys' mouths, you are immediately choked by the magic of the library and are silenced for 1 round.
That's sick.
I didn't yell.
No, you didn't.
24.
24. You get the sense that something's changed. You maybe heard like a little whoosh of wind, but you're not any sure. Like, the only reason is you have a very high monk wisdom. You just kind of get the sense that something's changed in the air, but you have really no idea what's going on. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Wait, no. I can see invisible creatures and objects.
Just
Oh, shit.
at will.
I have the robes of eyes on.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay.
Huge gasp I just did.
Objects
Changes literally everything.
Okay,
up to
so
120 feet.
I will say, if you want to, because that's, kind of a sick item that actually comes into plans, you could maybe have been sitting like in this kind of reading area here, and you kind of just saw the cloaked figure go in and then come out holding the tome, and you're like, hey, that's not one of my party members. So
That seems inherently suspicious.
Arcturus is kind of just meandering, walking very slowly, just walking out of the room, and is walking towards this way. Yep. But it is just a person. Like, it's just a cloaked person. They don't look like a threat to you right now. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay. Using my flying boots, I'm gonna jump from the 2nd floor and I'm gonna leap over and land right in front of him.
Okay. You're gonna be taking a little bit aback, and you're gonna use your is it an action to activate the boots?
Give me a second.
And I will say, Doric, you're up next.
Yeah, it's an
Sorry.
action. Cool.
It's an action?
And
Okay.
then just in case, use my bonus action to dodge, just in case he gets risky.
Okay. I will give you a free action to say a sentence if you would like.
I somehow don't think that book belongs to you, sir.
You don't know very much then, do you? And he's gonna attempt to push through you, but it's not his turn, so he's not actually gonna move. Doric, you're up. The door is closed. You don't know where you don't know where Arcturus went, and you are silenced.
I wanted to ask: is silence? We can't cast any spells, or just somatic?
Silence.
Somatic. I mean, vocal.
Verbal. You cannot cast any spell that has a verbal component.
Oh wait, what was somatic then? I meant to say verbal. What's somatic?
Hand movements.
Oh, got you. Okay,
Just
thank you.
movement in general.
Yes, hand movements or arm movements or anything really.
Is there a way to sort spells so that verbal components don't show up?
Let me check.
I'm seeing tags, conditions, casting time, saving throw, damage types, but
I don't see it. But it will say all the way on the right of the spell.
Yeah.
It shows you what the components are, and a lot of spells have verbal components, so it's quite debilitating.
Yeah. Doric. Well, he's not as a bonus action. He will snap at Dearest and wave him over to signal follow me.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah.
And he's gonna pull out his gun and race out.
Alrighty. You do not see anyone. Well, you do see the various people in the library sitting on the benches and whatnot, but you don't see Arcturus.
How high are the ceilings here?
So it's a mezzanine. So the first floor ceilings are about 30 feet tall, and then the kind of balcony around it goes up to those same ceilings. And then the balcony is about I don't know, 7, 8 feet off the ground, off the first floor.
All right, then as a hang on, let me check something.
Yeah, I have a question whenever you have time.
I have an answer.
Do invisible creatures cast shadows?
No.
Okay.
No. And hate is up next.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I'm noticing that my boots of flying, they don't have an activation. They just give you flight.
Which one's legacy and which one's modern rules? You know,
Yeah.
one of you probably has one version, the other has the other.
Oh, I have the legacy versions.
Yeah.
Those are the versions that my artificer and fusion stuff gave me.
Yeah.
Different brands.
Yeah, I guess we'll when we switch over to 2024 rules, we'll fix it. But yeah, I guess you can have
Mine are
it.
more modern. Mine are Gucci boots. I don't know what kind of ragged ones.
That was fucking
All right.
hilarious.
Well, Dork is going to fly up like 20 feet, or
Alright.
15 feet, I'll say, actually.
And now
And I'm going to-
you can now see Bonfontaine kind of looking like he's blocking an invisible creature.
Oh god. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to shoot in front of Bonfontaine.
Holy shit.
Okay.
In the library?
All right. Flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Or roll a
Flip a
D.
coin. Hang on.
Then roll a D. D4, and the 3 and 4 is heads.
What?
Roll a D4 and tell me what number you get.
2.
Okay. All right. Give me an attack roll.
Can you imagine
That
you're
is
just like
going to
reading
be-
you dick?
21.
21 misses.
Fuck. Oh, that's the end of my turn then.
Alrighty. All right. Hate, you're up.
Alrighty, we are for sure using the 2024 exhaustion rules, right? Where that's
Yes.
like speed reduced. Okay.
2024 rules are it's your spell, your checks are just reduced by your exhaustion times 2, I believe.
Yeah, and then speed is reduced by number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion level.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, so those are the rules.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I am not doing very much, fellas.
What is your current speed now?
I would say I gotta find where the hell my movement is. Where is that?
You have a max speed of 30 right now, but it's going to be reduced by 5 times 4, so 20. So you have a speed of 10
so
feet.
I only have 10 feet. All right, I will. Let's see here. I have my little V5s. Oh no.
Yeah, you can
I
move to
will-
the doorway pretty much. And I will say, yeah, you can. Since Dork is actually floating up, you can still see through the doorway, but you can't see anyone.
Sick. I am going to. Wait, what is that? Okay, I can look at that later. God, everything is verbal, dude. It's hilarious.
I don't think I have any spell that doesn't have a verbal component.
I have one, and it's
There-
I-
True Strike.
There are a total of like 20 spells out of like the 400 that do not have verbal components.
So
I have one.
so valid. I can use.
27 out of the 477 spells can be cast without
Oh, I
verbal.
have 3 of those.
So would symbiotic entity? That's not.
Correct?
That doesn't say anything about. Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can do that.
Gain 410 HP for each level you have. Okay. I'm actually going to just do that and hang out for a little bit here. I don't think I have any good bonus actions.
So you watch as what used to be quite brown orange spores now turn to this kind of sickly brown gray. And they just kind of explode off of Hate's skin and just kind of suck back onto his skin, coating him in this very colorless dust.
How's that for aura?
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my stinky turn.
Alrighty.
Now I'm stinky.
It's now Arcturus' turn. Bonfontaine, did you touch Arcturus?
No.
You didn't hold your hand out and try and push him back? Alright then.
No.
Very good, very good. Why did all of the links get removed from the... Oh, that sucks. Okay. Alright. Bonfontaine, you're gonna watch as Arcturus steps back and begins walking this way.
Opportunity attack?
You can take one if you wish.
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Unarmed strike. Gonna be 24 to hit.
20. Yep, that hits.
That's gonna be a quick and easy 11 damage.
You got it. Are your attacks magical? I don't believe it.
I don't think so. No.
All right, so that does not as much damage as you expected. There's some as your
But
fist.
they do force damage, not the.
They
not
do.
run.
They do what? Oh, they do force damage.
Force damage.
Oh, okay, then never mind. As your
Oh yeah,
fist
that's the
Empowered
monk
strike?
stuff.
as your fist gets closer and closer to his body, it feels like there's some sort of like field around him that slows down your fist. Although it's enveloped with this pure magical energy that allows you to carve right through whatever this field is in impact, dealing 11 damage. He does get away, and then you watch as the invisibility drops as he begins to kind of take his left hand out of his cloak, hold it straight up, and then begin to pull down. And this glimmering, all the light from the candelabra above it is going to coalesce into this bright burning sphere that pulls down and begins to slowly morph and shift into a giant celestial being. Where is... There it is. You watch as this just being of pure light, wielding a shield and a big fuck-off mace, interposes itself between the group and Arcturus. And then he kind of cocks its head and continues to walk away. Is that 30 feet? 1, 2, 3... Yep. Alright, that's turn. And then the Celestial goes right after it. It's going to move up to you, Bonfontaine, and make 3 mace attacks against you.
I'm still dodging.
You're still dodging, yeah, so this is all a disadvantage. Okay, so disadvantage for the first strike is 14, that misses. Disadvantage for the second strike is 12. That misses, and the third strike is 18 to hit. I think that hits.
That hits.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're going to take a total of 19 radiant damage.
Okay.
As this mace just streaks down, leaving a glimmering trail of light, and it doesn't actually impact you. It passes right through you, but it feels like it's just microwaved your insides. All right, Emrys, you're up.
Okay. I am going to start with my bonus action Blade Song.
Okay.
So that's going to give me +2 to my AC and 10 extra to my walking speed. Is what dork is on the door?
Dork is floating 15 feet up. You can push through Anubis. That's going to take double movement. But yeah, after that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's still enough. Yeah. It should be enough to... Oh my... What is happening? Okay. There should be enough to get me way too close to him.
All right. You're going to take an opportunity attack from the defender. With a 12 to hit. It's not rolling good.
Does not hit.
All right. Dodge out of the way. You're flipping over this mace, and you land right behind Arcturus.
I'm gonna use my rapier.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Why are my rolls so bad right now? That's just gonna be a 12.
12 misses.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Let me check. I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Lawrence, you're up. You're no longer
the
paralyzed.
silence- There is still silence, right?
I don't think you yelled out, so you were not silenced.
Oh, it's not like a room-wide silence? I thought that's what it was.
No, it's character specific.
Oh my god, that's way better than I... Okay, shit, now I need to figure out what I actually need to do, because I was under the assumption that I wouldn't have a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to summon... Actually, wait, should I summon Celestial, or should I... I feel like I want a spiritual weapon. Okay. I'm going spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Ooh, alright. Where are you putting it?
Let me check the range on it real quick. 60 feet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it...
Do you have to put it where you can
right
see?
here. Let me see. Within range, that lasts within the duration. It doesn't say anything about you can see. It just says within range, and the range is 60 feet.
Alright. You don't know Arcturus is over there, though?
Okay. How hard is it to squeeze through Anubis here?
It's not...
Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible. It's double movement for you.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go. Now you can see him. Perfect.
Awesome. And so that's going to take my bonus action. I'm going to roll a hit. Oh, motherfucker. 12.
Misses. Sorry.
And then I'll use my
For as big as he is, he moves with a very slow grace that is a deft slowness.
I still have my action. I think I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity Path to the Grave on him. So the next time he takes damage from one of my allies, he's vulnerable to all of that damage.
Okay. Does someone want to put a sticky note up to keep track of initiative and statuses?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, next up, Bonfontaine, you are being faced down by a being of light. What are you doing?
Well, this might come as a shocker for you, but the monk is gonna punch it.
Punch the angel. Do it.
Yeah, punch the angel. Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna do another attack. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Again, I'm do a heightened flurry of blows, which means I get 3 attacks, not 2.
Good God.
Just gonna roll them in 1. That's another 24.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
And that's gonna be a 21.
All of them hit, all 5 of your attacks.
Give me a short second just to roll everything.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 50 force damage.
50 force damage. Okay.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm deeply serious.
Jeez. All right. Not looking too good now.
Well, that changes like my whole turn.
Dusty,
I
come stand
apologize.
right next to the bad guy.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Doric, you're up.
Oh, hell yeah. And he's invisible now, right?
Arcturus is? Yes.
First off, Dork, through gritted teeth, he's going to plainly speak in a moderate volume to Dearest as a bonus action. Dash to the door. Don't let him out.
Right. Dearest has a movement speed of 80 feet, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, he can make it all the way there in 1 round.
Nice. You speedy boy. Just dropped on all 4s.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to move.
So there are people studying at these tables, and as soon as this fight broke out, they're all screaming and then immediately choking, and they've dove under the tables as Dearest just leaps over the tables to get to the doorway.
Evil.
They'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna move
You're gonna
right
float on
here,
over.
and Yep. Dork's, hooded cloak will, start to resemble, eagle wings a bit
Ooh, alright.
as he just drifts through the air. And, seeing as he's got a little path to the grave, I'm gonna do a violent shot on this guy.
Oh, fuck yes.
How much should I put in? I'm gonna put in 3 grit. That is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, let me roll these dice.
Are the dice rolling?
Yes. And that's an automatic crit, right?
I don't.
Not a crit, but it's vulnerable to all damage.
Oh, okay
So it's
then.
double.
So it'll be double the damage. All right, that is going to be a total of 72 magical piercing.
Okay. All right, 72 magical
one up me like that.
piercing. It blows a huge hole into Arcturus that spews forth this huge gout of flame around it. Emrys, can I have you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. 22.
22. That barely succeeds. You take half damage. You're going to take 30 points of radiant damage. Sorry, fire damage. And you are
Okay.
not blinded, luckily.
Damn. Lawrence would probably hear Doric quietly, just furiously whispering a bunch of insults and curses.
Like on a online Call of Duty lobby.
Shit, motherfucker, we're gonna kill you.
And you see, Doric, as you have hit him with a projectile, or attempted to twice now, you see kind of orbiting around him 2 small bullets. All right.
That doesn't seem good.
Hate, you're up.
All right. Shit. I am.
You're also no longer
Alright, so I can-
silenced, by the way.
Yes, I was very excited about that fact of life. So I am going to. It is. Well, I guess I can't ask that because I can't see him. Alright, I'm just going to. Cast Thorn Whip. No, let's go ham. I'm gonna conjure Fae. Big toss up, but don't worry about it.
All right. What are you conjuring?
Conjure a spirit from the Feywild, and it looks like a Fey creature of my choice. I just want like the ugliest thing, you know. I just don't want it to be pretty Fey. I want it to be like have levels of like disgusting. I'm like a corrupted version of Fey, of nasty.
The world needs more ugly Fae.
You're gonna summon a it looks like a dead. What size is it? Is it medium or small?
It's medium.
Okay. You're gonna summon a deer that is dead, missing half of its face, and its guts are coming out, and it's kind of
That's
being decomposed by mushrooms and whatnot.
Oh, lovely.
That's exactly what I wanted, and I'm going to put it flanking or on the complete opposite side of Bonfontaine with the Celestial.
Right there.
Perfect. So when the spirit appears, you can make 1 melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. So I'm gonna slay Lawrence. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna hit the Celestial. And I gotta do a different roll because it's -8 from my exhaustion, but it's a +11 from the spell. So let's just do D20 plus 3. Cut the middleman. Well, how's a 10 look?
10 misses.
Okay, that's that. Then as a bonus action on your later turns, does that mean not this turn?
Correct.
Okay, because that would be broken.
Yep.
Okay, then instead, I would like to. I guess sit here. Does spreading spores affect my allies? I don't think so. I'm ready to go. There's so many menus. Okay, bonus action while I'm in symbiotic entity, I can hurl spores 30 feet away. Whenever a creature moves into that, the creature takes spores damage. Ugh. Yeah, that does not seem like I can delineate who that is. Okay, well, that's all I got. I'm just gonna hang out here.
Does your Fae has HP? Or is it more like spiritual weapon?
This is the new version of it, so I'm thinking it
would say if it does.
It has no specifications for stats of it. It's just like there's no stat block or nothing.
It's summon Fae?
A Conjure Fae, 6th level.
Fae. Yeah, they're different. Okay.
Yeah, because I was thinking this was Summon Fae Spirit or like whatever, where you like actually just get an entire thing, but I always found that hard to justify.
A lot of the new conjure spells have a specific tied to an entity with health.
No, okay, yeah. So wait, you're using Conjure Fae?
Conjure Fae.
This is the new rules. Okay, I see. The legacy rules.
True that.
Okay, that makes it much simpler though.
Yeah, legacy rules. We pull out a stat block, and it was like a whole shebang. This one I could
exactly.
Yeah, it's just using it's basically an amped spell attack.
All right then. At the end of your turn, Arcturus is going to take a legendary action to cast Flame Strike, centered on this whole group.
Uh-oh.
Is a circle.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. You know what? Was that a dex save for all that damage I took?
Yeah.
Did I succeed?
You did.
Okay, then I take no damage with my evasion trait.
Oh right, yeah. Damn. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was looking through my sheet and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah. Okay, can I have everyone, excluding Hate and Emrys, give me a dex save?
Cool, that's a 5.
That fails.
It's an 18.
That meets it, beats it. You succeed. And Bonfontaine?
It's a 25.
That succeeds. Alright, let's see. A lot of dice. Okay, Lawrence, you take 33 radiant damage. Bonfontaine takes 33 divided by 2 is something. 16. Doric, you also take 16. And that's a legendary action gone. Arcturus is now it's his actual turn. So at the start of his turn, he has 2 projectiles orbiting him. Emrys, give me another dex save.
Should be 21, and if I fail it, I can add this thing to it.
You succeed again. So,
Yippee!
You don't take any damage this turn, because little rogue fuck.
Yippee! Yeah, fuck out!
Let's see. He is going to reach out and touch your forehead, Emrys, and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Rude as fuck. Give me a second while I desperately look for something to add to this. Is this an ability check?
Saving throw.
14?
14 fails.
Flash of Genius +5. As Doric grits through his teeth, don't fucking touch him.
So that's a
Plus-
19?
That succeeds.
Emra's twirling his hair right now.
Flash, let me... How does Flash of Genius work? Ooh.
When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or saving throw, I can use my reaction to add +5 to the roll.
Saving throw. Okay. We lost the map for a second. I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We're back. Okay, so you succeed. Damn. Oh, he's very frustrated.
Leave me alone. I'm just a little guy.
Alright then. He's gonna keep moving, I guess.
Opportunity attack.
Yep.
Do I get advantage because there's an ally?
There is not an ally.
What is that thing?
It's a spiritual weapon.
How dare you? Okay. Does the 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. Oh, max damage. It's gonna be 12.
12 total?
And then I'm gonna use sneak attack. Oh, 12, and then I'm gonna use sneak attack.
You can't sneak attack.
It says you can deal extra damage once per turn.
Right, but you don't have advantage, nor do you have an ally nearby.
Never mind. This
Yeah.
stupid spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Alright, give me a dex save. Actually, no, you automatically take this damage because you hit it with melee attack. You're gonna take a total of 13 fire damage. As you jab into its cloak, this searing burst of bright light just pours out and sears your skin.
Is that... Okay.
It just happens. 13 fire damage.
No, you're good. I was trying to decide if I could uncanny dodge it, but I already used my reaction.
And it's not an attack. But yeah, I get you.
What?
Is that... Yeah, that was your reaction. Okay. Celestial's turn. It's going to wail on... Lawrence for now. So, 26 to hit. And natural 20, 30 to hit. And
God damn.
it's going to do another attack against Bonfontaine, and that's going to be a 28 to hit. So all three hit. Okay. I'm going to do the damage for you, Lawrence. It all in one. And a crit.
Wait, there was a crit there? Oh, right, there was a crit there.
Against you,
I make
but
it.
you can only... Can you do that for yourself? I thought you could only do your
Right.
crit thing with other people.
Yes, it says when you or a creature you see within 30 feet.
Oh, okay, then. Yeah, that removes the crit from you. Nice.
Cool. And that uses my reaction.
Okay. Good to know. Just keep track of that. So you're going to take a total of 36 radiant damage still. Yeah. And then
Oh my
Bonflame.
god, I'm 1 HP above half.
Oh. All right. Bonfontaine, you are going to take a total of 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the defender is going to fly up And over here. On Fontaine, you get a reaction. You get an opportunity attack.
Okay. It's like... Oh! That's 20. Sweet revenge.
All right. Give me that damage.
Yeah. That's gonna be 17.
17. Okay, not looking very good at all. A celestial. Oh, sorry, I did its damage wrong. Okay. And. Alright, Emrys, you're up.
Okay. He's all up in my groove?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna smack him with my rapier.
Okay.
$15? Did it?
15 misses.
Damn. Okay, let me check this rule real quick.
Also, something I totally forgot, because he is a celestial and is made of light, you have disadvantage on your attacks due to light sensitivity.
Okay, I'm gonna run past him and he can't hit me.
Yeah.
How far do I have to... Oh my god, my computer is tweaking. Thank you. How far do I have to be for the sunlight sensitivity thing to not give me disadvantage?
30 feet. I'll say.
Okay.
So you'd have to move...
If I were to...
Whoop.
Could I duck behind this nook?
Oh yeah, you could go
Like,
here and
just down one?
Yeah, that'd be good. Blocked from the light and still have line of sight on Arcturus.
I'm gonna use my light crossbow.
As you enter 5 feet around him, give me a dex save.
Wait, this is the wrong die. $22.
That succeeds.
Yippee. Yeah, so my crossbow.
Alrighty, go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
15 does hit.
Yes. Okay. And then... That's gonna be 8 damage.
Righty. Is that your turn?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. The end of your turn, Arcturus is going to take a legendary action. And just make a flare attack against you. 22 to hit. I believe that hits.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a total of 22 fire damage, and you are engulfed in flames. You are burning currently.
Can I, use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes, that will have the damage as your reaction. So you would take 11 fire damage, but you're still burning.
Okay.
Alright. Lawrence, you're up.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use... I'm gonna use my action and a fifth level spell to summon a celestial.
Okay.
And I can summon it within 90 feet, so I'm going to summon it right next to Arcturus.
And I'm going to put a green circle around that for yours. And a red one.
Wait, so it's a celestial?
Mm-hmm. And this does count as an ally for sneak attack.
Yes.
And that has its initiative at the same initiative as mine, and it has actions. It's able to make a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so 2 attacks.
Yep.
And I'm choosing the defender model.
Alrighty.
Okay. Your spell attack modifier. So that's going to be D20 plus 9 to hit. I'm going to roll twice. Ooh, that's a crit and a 24.
Okay, god damn. That hits.
Okay, let's see damage. 1d10 plus 3 plus the spell's level of radiant damage. So 1d10 plus 8. D10 plus 16. Alright, so that's with those 2 attacks, it's going to be 24 damage. I think that's radiant.
Okay.
Yes, radiant damage. And it's choosing another creature, so I'm going to choose Emrys, and Emrys, you're going to gain 1d10 temp HP. I'm going to roll that.
Yay.
You got 5 temp HP.
Alright. So, your Celestial brings down the mace hard on Arcturus, and as the mace passes through, no effect. Looks like Arcturus is immune to radiant damage.
Nor. Okay. I'm going to... I still have my bonus action. I'm going to bonus action to have my spiritual weapon hit the Celestial Summon.
Okay.
So that will be... 17 a hit.
And this is so close, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, and...
This is a
I'm
chunky
going to
boy.
actually start that. Right?
Action Surge, alright.
I can use a leveled spell, right?
Yeah. No. Maybe? Hold on.
No. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to use a leveled spell.
No, you can only cast 1 leveled spell per turn, regardless of Action
Okay.
Surge.
Regardless of action surge. Okay. That's fine. I wanted to channel divinity anyway. So I'm going to Path to the Grave on Arcturus again.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, and I want to move up a little bit.
Can I ask a rules question?
Yeah, go for it.
So Path of the Grave, since he's immune to radiant damage, if someone did radiant damage while he has that, does that mean he becomes vulnerable to it? Like it'll still go through?
I think so. Let me read the text though. Path to the Grave. You choose 1 creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage and the curse ends. So yeah, I think even if it's like immune, it's then vulnerable for that 1 hit.
Okay, I looked it up. Here's sage advice from Jeremy Crawford. Pass the Grave intentionally doesn't remove immunity or resistance. So he has both, but immunity overrides vulnerability, sadly. So,
Immunity.
yeah, it wouldn't affect
Oh.
radiant damage.
Gotcha.
Okay. If someone was resistant to a certain damage type, then what would it?
I think it would negate it. Because you'd be having it
Okay,
and
so
then
it would-
doubling it, so it would kind of counter it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's
That's
basically
weird.
it's like conditions, I feel. So it's like he has immunity and vulnerability.
And vulnerability.
But because it's set to 0 and then doubled, or doubled and set to 0,
like a
either way
halfway
it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. So, are you still doing that then? Is he still having?
I'm
Path to Grave?
still crafting to the grave.
Okay, is that your last channel divinity?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then Arcturus is gonna use his last legendary action this round, and cast Mirror Image. No, there's 2 of them. Okay, top of the round. Bonfontaine, you are up.
I'm all at the bookshelves.
Bookshelves are bookshelf height, so about 8 feet, 7 feet tall.
Cool. I'm gonna use my flying boots, and I'm just gonna float over the bookshelf and just run up here.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what.
What was that?
I don't know which one's the real one. Shit.
No, you don't. Oh, sorry, it's mirror image. There's actually 3 illusory duplicates.
I was really hoping it was just a weakened mirror image.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mirror image is such a busted spell.
All right, so are you going to try and attack?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a d20 roll. Just give me one. Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 6.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me an attack roll.
$17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll damage. You're glitchy a little bit. How much damage was that? I think we lost him.
No.
Or
Lawrence, hello.
what is
We are
wrong
just-
with Jack today?
I don't know.
I feel like everyone's had audio problems at least once. Oh, hello?
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 Okay.
Oh, there you are.
So you did how much damage? 10? Was that a yes?
He is not back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. Alright. So you punch into this,
Okay.
duplicate is destroyed.
Okay. I can do this all day. Next one.
Okay. Give me a d20 roll.
$12.
12. Alright. Give me an attack roll.
$30-20.
That hits. You destroy another illusion.
Flurry of blows.
But hey, it's a 50-50 now.
Yeah.
You need to move forward. Alright. And give me another d20 roll.
2.
Okay. Give me that attack roll.
17.
17. Roll damage.
That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Alright. You lay into the real one.
And then I use attacks on him and flurry of blows.
All right, give me.
Got him.
I think that
Oh,
was
wait.
one of your flurry of blows. So,
That
Yeah, but
7,
I
I
have
think,
two
turns
more.
into a 14.
oh right, doubled. Yeah. All right, not looking good. Okay, so do your rest of your attacks.
That's a 25 to hit,
Okay.
and the other one's another 17 to hit.
All hit. Roll damage. Jesus, man. Oof. I keep thinking I've made these fights hard enough.
Imaging was gonna beat me, didn't you?
This is difficult.
Is it?
We're
Not
also
really.
getting really good rolls.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 20 damage. Force.
Ugh. All right.
Have you considered that we're just really good at D&D?
Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, Lawrence is almost bloodied. Emrys almost died if he didn't have evasion.
Oh,
Viewers, I would
Okay.
be okay.
you got. Did you get 3 hits on Arcturus?
No.
Oh no.
You got 3 hits on him, right?
No.
Me?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
plead the fifth.
I'm scared.
Yes, I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be scared. I'm scared.
Yeah. So you're gonna take a total of 23 fire damage.
I'm down.
No.
All right. The last
23
one.
hit points left.
The last one did him in, so you do get all 3 hits off, though.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Wait, did he beat him?
No, Bonfontaine's down. Alrighty.
I do have healing ward, though.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
just
I can
true. I
also
have
heal.
the coin of summoning. Suddenly.
Alrighty. Doric. You're up. Although I'm checking something.
Shoot him. Shoot him in the face.
Or you can cast haste.
So you can hit him a bunch of times melee
Why not?
and blow yourself up.
No, because I can move out of the way. Because you're gonna like it would double my speed, so I could be out of there.
Alright.
That's true. but I-
Doric. Give me a wisdom saving throw as he takes a legendary action.
you repeat that?
Damn.
Doric, give me a wisdom saving throw as he takes his legendary action.
Is this a magic action?
It is, yes. So you do get advantage on it.
All right. That is a 15.
That fails. So, you are going to be dominated.
Yo.
You are completely under Arcturus's control now. And he's going to say, shoot this annoying little kobold.
Damn.
Go ahead, Doric.
Ow.
Can we all hear him say that?
No, it's completely mental.
Can I see Emrys from here?
Yeah, you can. You're
The
flying.
bookshelf.
All right. I'm gonna shoot from here.
Alrighty.
But the bookshelf.
He's flying. He's floating overhead. He gets an angle.
Well, you
Yeah.
probably still have a little bit of cover.
He does. You do have, I'll say, half cover.
He wants me dead.
I'm sorry. This is still gonna probably hit you.
No. No it won't. No it won't. No it won't.
Well, that's a 19.
Damn.
I did roll low,
Yeah, 19 hits.
if it's any consolation.
It's not.
Roll
And
damage.
that is going to be a 13 to hit. Not the biggest.
13 damage. Yes.
13 damage, yeah.
I'll say 13 to hit, you miss. 13 damage. I can take it. I could take it.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse.
All right. Is that? I think that's your turn. Well, what would Doric do? Would he move to get a better line of sight on Amorous?
He told me to shoot him, not to move.
He would cast haste on his enemies so that they might become a better challenge.
All right.
DM, he told me to shoot, not to move.
Yeah, he did. I guess that's true. Fair enough. You're still under his command, though. Hate, you're up.
All right. This is fucked. I'm assuming I don't know that Doric is shooting at Emrys now because he's firing in the same direction.
Right, yeah, you can't tell.
Okay. Alright, so then I'm just going to use my action to dash. Is there like a place I get cover or anything crazy like that?
Yeah, you can put yourself up against the bookcases and get half cover right here. Yeah.
Sick.
It's not ideal, but yeah, right there.
Gotcha. And then I am going to use my bonus action to... No. Okay, then I'm going to use it to teleport my celestial... Or not my celestial, my fae to here.
Okay.
And I believe that I can make the attack then. Let me make sure. Yeah, I can make the attack. Okay. So that's a D20 plus 3. Let's go, big money! Hey, 17?
17 just misses.
I hate my life. I'm going to sit here with my hands in my pockets.
That's a bonus action, right? You still have your action, though.
I had to dash, buddy, to move 20 feet. I had to dash to get that far.
You're right. All right.
I'm exhaustion 4. I got nothing to offer here except for win. It's okay, I'm closer now. That's it.
Ready, Arcturus is up. Okay. Concentrating. He is going to take the dodge action and actually just move 30 feet. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to move up to Dearest and do make 2 flare attacks against him. Against Dearest, 18 to hit, and a 10 to hit.
The 18 hits, the other one doesn't.
Okay, so Dearest takes a total of 11 fire damage and begins burning. Oh, actually, he's not flammable. He can't burn. He just takes the fire damage.
Metal!
He is metal. Celestial is up. I'm gonna do... Ah, shit. That's... Gonna do its attacks against Lawrence. All 3 of them.
Oh no.
21 to hit, 24 to hit, and 26 to hit. All hit.
Oh, bestie.
Oh my god, max damage on 2 of them. Fuck.
I don't think it's gonna kill, but there is a 50-50 shot that Lawrence goes where Hyena.
53 radiant damage.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. It's 3d10 plus 27.
Lawrence is looking terrible.
Alright, Lawrence, give me a charisma saving throw.
You got a bestie,
Barely.
you gotta do it.
Barely success. That's an 11.
Nice job.
Yeah.
You feel this just hunger start to grow in you, but you don't have the You don't have the time to deal with that. You have to save your friends. Alright, Emrys, you are burning at the start of your turn.
Oh, I also need to try to maintain concentration, so I'm gonna roll con save.
That's right, yeah. Oh my god, I haven't been rolling con saves for Arcturus. That's my fault.
Oh, fuck.
You guys need to remind me.
How much damage did I take? It was like 50-something?
52, I think.
Oh, wait, it was multiple attacks, though.
Yeah, so give me 3 concentration checks with a DC of 19, 19, and 15.
Okay, first one's 19, so that's a success.
Okay.
Second one... Crit, nice. 28.
Alright, next one, 15.
14.
Damn. Alright.
Yay!
Spark of Genius.
Oh, yeah.
No. Literally don't even waste it, because I'm concentrating on Summon Celestial, and he's immune to radiant damage.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And since that's my bad of not having him make his Constitution saving throws, I'm gonna have the Celestial and him also save. Alright, Emrys, you are burning. You're gonna take a total of 14 fire damage as you're on fire.
Yeah, kind of rude.
Yeah. But you're up.
Okay. It's been worse. I'm gonna use... I have 40 feet of movement now, so I'm gonna get all up in his business.
Alrighty. He's still got the one illusion, so if you're gonna make an attack roll, give me a d20.
Is that... Okay. If there's an ally there, does that change anything?
No, it doesn't. The d20 is to see if you hit the real one.
Yeah, every time he's doing that, I'm imagining it's like a 50-50 or 1 out of 4. He's got like a chart pulled up of which numbers hit.
Yep.
Is it just a d20?
Just a d20. It's a chance roll. It doesn't have anything to do with skill, yeah.
Yeah, it could just be like 10 and below is the real guy, 11 up is the fake, so like boosting it doesn't matter.
It's just a 10.
Just 10. Okay. Roll attack.
Well, I get to roll with advantage because
You do.
it's there. It's not amazing. 15?
Alright. Plus sneak attack?
No, that's a hit. 15 to hit.
Oh, 15 misses. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I have a crossbow.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
18 does it.
Yippee! I'm using
Actually,
a crossbow
since you're making a separate attack, I'll ask you this: are you attacking the same one, or are you switching to the other one with your other attack?
That would depend on if I see any difference. Like if the one I attack is like visibly fake.
You can't tell you missed it.
True. I mean, I'll just go for the same one then.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Oh, 18, sorry. That hits. Roll damage.
Yippee! Uh, 6 damage.
6 damage total?
6 on the arrow, and then I get sneak attack.
Yep.
$13 from sneak attack.
How do you want to do this?
That's crazy. Emerald will do the like normal fencing, like toe forward lunging stab, and then miss, and then as he like trips a little with his foot, he'll do the crossbow right to the underside of the head.
As you do the crossbow right underneath him and shoot it straight up, light pours out from underneath his chin, and the mask around his mouth just kind of shatters off. The lower half of the mask shatters off, and it's just blinding light. You are going to take a total of 16 fire damage. I'll reduce that. You take 8 fire damage because he's dying. He slumps down, kind of on his knees, eye level with you. I am deathless in my worship. I have no regrets. You can only hope to delay us. And he will completely... It's like the most intense form of rigor mortis you've ever seen, as he just goes still right in front of you before slowly kind of just turning to ash.
That's kind of hard.
Am I undominated now?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you are.
I'm going to quickly healing word Bonfontaine.
Good idea. Yeah, you would have had to
And
start
I'm
making his
going-
death saves.
I'm also going to do a cure wounds at 2nd level for Lawrence.
Okay, back
Thank you.
to the quiet live. Well, actually, it's not very quiet. It's full of people gasping and like, kind of like trying to gather
18
themselves.
healing.
I was say, can I start going around to tables and like trying to like calm people down and like try to explain like it was an attack on the library, like everything's fine, like I just want to go start like calming people.
You can certainly try, though most people have like broken the windows nearby, like around here, and I'll have been like fleeing out of the library, so it's pretty much just like you.
Never mind then.
There are the people
Dork.
in the room, though.
Dork will at
go
least...
chat with people.
Oops, sorry. Dork is going to go up to Emrys to check to see if he's alright after shooting him.
I'm assuming he's also Dork is also putting Emrys out.
Oh,
I'm still
yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can cast water.
Alright, up to you guys however you put him out, but he has been put out. Same with Bonfontaine. Lawrence, are you still below half HP?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think since we're out of combat, we haven't really... It's not technically a rule that I wrote that you make the save when you reach lower than half HP, but I like how you're thinking, so we're going to go with that, but only when we're in combat. So,
That makes sense.
as long as you
However,
can keep yourself contained.
For something that would still make sense because he is low HP and like having that bloodlust, would he kind of... Oh wait, no, he turned into a pile of ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to necromancy him and shit too.
Could I smell the ashes and see if anything smells off?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Me snorting a Nazi's ashes in the library.
That's
That's a Cards Against Humanity card.
Absolutely.
Did someone put me out? I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
assume
Dork
so.
is putting you out.
Okay, because otherwise I'm just like on fire.
Watching Anubis, or Lawrence snort ashes.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. So yeah, let me get you that perception check. I thought I would have advantage, but that's at level 3 of my were hyena.
I think it's at level 2, but only when you're in the were hyena form.
No, it's at stage 3.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I should know. I made it.
No, that's
Yeah.
a long
Yes.
fucking document.
Are my clothes ruined?
They are severely damaged, but not ruined.
What the fuck?
That is
Is that
a
a mending?
smell check.
I was about to say, can I use my Hat of Wizardry to cast Mending?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, never mind. It's a single breaker tear.
You could. So, do you know mending?
No, the hat lets me attempt
think-
to cast a spell I don't know.
I think Doric knows mending.
I can know mending also.
Dork knows
Okay.
mending very well. He's had it since the beginning of the game.
Yippee! I
just
can
never
learn
used
it.
it.
It's just not on my sheet right now.
I thought mending was what he used for healing for Dearest.
Correct. Yeah, that is what he
Yes.
uses. So, my bad. He does use it quite frequently. Anyway, what was your check, Lawrence?
9.
9. It doesn't smell like... So you're kind of familiar with the smell of burnt gunpowder being around Doric. It doesn't smell anything like that. It has a very clean smell almost. But you can't really get any more than that. It's not a dirty smell.
Okay. I feel like that kind of makes sense for ashes.
Is there anything left of his body aside from clothes?
No,
Is the book okay?
The clothes burned up. Yeah, the book is okay.
Dork is immediately going to pick up the book and put it under his arm.
Right.
Bonfontaine, are you alright?
I mean, yes, being set on fire reminds you you're alive, right?
Sorry
I'm
about...
going to prayer of healing real quick and heal up all the party.
Okay. Alrighty. You hear you start to hear kind of groaning noises coming from the study room.
Oh, yeah, we should probably go and make sure those others are alright.
I'd say Anubis is probably already there checking on them because he did specifically say he was going to go check on everyone. Sorry, yes, you're right. Hate. So you see 3 people laying down on the ground. You see the bald, young-ish Goliath woman, who you know is the head of the library. You see a tiefling man that you know.
Well, it's Hot Boy.
It is Hot Boy. And because I never actually went into detail about who the researchers were, and I definitely should have. And then you see another human that is just kind of wearing a blindfold, strangely.
I will hold my hand out and ask, "Is everybody okay? I can give any healing if anyone needs it." So I'm willing to cast Cure Wounds on any of these people if they so choose to take it up.
Yeah, we're fine. I feel fine. I just headache a little bit, but he just surprised us and took us off guard.
The threat is taken care of. Don't worry. There's no more. We have the book.
You fought it in the library. Oh, never gonna hear the end of this.
We did cause a bit of a ruckus. I do apologize.
Well, I suppose it's okay. You did save us. Well, you saved the book,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Celica here took so long copying that. I'd hate for it to be lost.
No, that book has utmost value to this entire realm, from as far as I can understand. So we have good care of it.
I dread to peek outside and see how much damage has been done to my Athenaeum. Is it bad?
If I remember right, it's just like mostly windows, right? And just like a couple bullet holes in the ground.
Yeah, bullet holes, but most of it's wood, so there's a lot of burning. We can say that Anubis and the rest of you guys probably put it out, but it's not great.
Well, the intruder was very flammable in nature. There's no more active burning, however, wood restoration is going to be quite a task.
Oh. Okay. Well, we have the funds to handle it, so I guess I'll just be glad that nothing got damaged too bad. I think we're gonna head to our offices. We need to relax and probably talk with some of the other researchers about how we handle this and talk to Mr. Dassalid.
We appreciate all your efforts, and have I given them the Athenaeum crystal ball back?
Yeah, I think we did that
We
last
did that
session.
the other day.
Okay. I thought it was still in my inventory somehow. I'm like, I thought I don't have this anymore.
You don't have that anymore.
I will piece the fuck out.
All right. Anyone else doing anything else? You see, as the three researchers begin to move out of the study room, you see Nar kind of come out onto the balcony with Theriak to just kind of survey what the hell the commotion was.
Doric will wave them over.
They're gonna come on down. Do I have tokens for them? I hope I do. Damn, I don't have... That's wild. I don't have tokens for them. I should have. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll just say you're all meeting in the foyer. And Nar will say, "What just happened here?"
The Daybreak Society. They were watching and waiting for us to enact the astral projection. They waited while we were away and tried stealing the tome.
I didn't even have time to react. He just paralyzed me.
Just one of their leaders, Arcturus.
And you say you have already defeated Vega?
Indeed.
So, 2 down.
Last time...
Did our researchers successfully transit you to the astral plane?
Oh, aye, that happened.
We would like to hear about this if it isn't too much of an imposition.
Dork will look to Emerson and Hate. And, like, with a look of, like, should we tell them?
How terrible does Emrys look on the health scale? Or no, we just got prayer of healing. I was gonna
Wait,
have us rest.
how
and be
much-
like, we could get away.
Spirit healing.
What?
I didn't add the points for prayer of healing, sorry. How much was it?
Oh, it was 10 healing.
Okay. I'm still looking kind of bad. I'm bloodied.
I can do another prayer of healing at 4th level.
I would say I've done no healing to anybody, so I can also just heal also. But I was gonna either suggest we go back and regroup and figure out how we handle this. I don't know how much we'd like tell people, but I'm down to just spill the beans.
Marissa's gonna look at them and then Lawrence.
I'm in a 4th level prayer of healing.
We should reconvene as a party before making any decisions.
Yeah, we're very badly hurt. Some of us have gotten shot at and set on fire, and that is the same person. We should rest before we recount our tale.
I heard. It sounded like quite a battle.
I hate is still recovering from Carceri, and Bonfontaine here is he assisted us when he barely even knows us, so...
It was around. There was nothing.
It is... Okay, I would like to talk to you before the day is out, though.
Okay, well, de Bonfontaine, you basically just stopped one of the leaders of a terrorist organization. And if you...
Oh, what?
If you wish to talk, then I just... Depends on what needs to be spoken about.
It is... There is news from the other side of the continent. It is
Oh,
not critical to learn right now for you, but it may be of importance later.
is it from Tano?
It affects Tano, yes.
Hmm. Perhaps we should just learn about this as soon as possible then.
It will not take very long, but I do not
Yes,
want to talk
we
about
should-
it out in the open.
Are the Tanoan people in danger?
Like I said, I don't want to talk about it in public.
I'd say let's reconvene, figure out our story. If you're just gonna say this like kind of to the party, like I'd say we reconvene, figure out our stories, and then we can exchange all this information.
Very well. By the way, that ash is what's left of Arcturus.
Excellent job. I knew I could count on you to defend this grand city. Nar has told me many
You
about
really
your
should
exploits.
invest in security. The library. No offense. I mean, I'm just saying.
Did we not pay you to be here?
Not me.
No, technically not him.
No, I'm just kind of here.
Would you like some money for your time?
Oh, I'm good. I did this for the fun.
Very
it's nice to
well.
get out the house, you know.
He is so different from Ember.
I know. I was ready for like a shooting conversation of like,
library.
well, how much is information worth to you, Mr. Theory? Like, I was so ready for some hand-rubbing, conniving shit.
Nope, not this guy.
That's incredible.
By the way,
I have rage.
what should we do with this? And I'll hold up the Astral Tome. Here they are.
Give that to Seneca.
I am going to request as much protection as possible for this thing.
It was protected. This is the only time they would have been able to steal it. How they
As of
knew-
most things, then, you can do better.
Well,
Ooh.
we don't know how they
Sassy.
knew what you were doing. I suspect and suggest that you keep an eye on your surroundings and the people you mingle with.
I mean, he did just walk straight into the room while it happened. Like, nobody stopped it. I saw the whole thing. He was invisible, but still.
I think the point he's making is that he knew what we were up to before we knew he knew. So he has information on our movements.
He's probably been watching us then.
We are not exactly a covert bunch, especially not with me yet. No offense. And we talk at the volume is loud when we talk about sensitive stuff. Just say it.
Alright, well, let's see, we're going to go back to our place of residence, figure things out, and then come back. Aye? Does that sound appropriate?
That is agreeable.
Alright. Let's get this over with then. And,
The tome, please.
oh, I thought you wanted me to hand this to the other one.
Please do.
Is the head researcher still in the room?
Yes, but they are... Kenny left. Voyage is leaving, and Celica, who's the assumed other one that Nar is talking about, is still waiting outside of the room.
Wait, Voyage was one of the people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the tiefling,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he was in there.
Damn.
Yeah, I never clarified that. That's my bad.
No, you're good, you're good. I guess Emrys is just gonna, like, watch him out of the corner of his eye, but he's not going to confront him.
We'll say they were in like nice casting robes, so maybe he didn't recognize him.
Fair.
As we step out of the room, Dork will make an effort to step as many times as possible on Arcturus's remains, twisting his foot into the ash.
Damn. All right.
Ooh, wait. As we're walking, Lawrence will take his necklace of remembrance, rip off a little tiny scrap of paper, write down the name Arcturus, and then use like, oh, what's it called? And then use like sacred flame to like burn it up.
You guys are so emo. I love that for you.
A bit romantic.
Symbolic. Let them cope.
Yeah, and Emrys flicks him off as they walk past the ash pile.
Oh,
He's already
fuck.
dead, guys. Calm down.
I
He
completely.
is trying to end the world. I hate him, even when he's dead.
Yes, but he's
I-
dead.
I
He's not
completely-
trying to do shit.
I completely misread my notes. The researcher's name is not Celica, it's Yola.
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 Alright, Dork will... She's outside, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's a high elf. She's got, she actually has the same cloak of eyes that, Bonfontaine has.
Ah,
Dork will
we got it at the same place.
hand her the book, but will not let go as she grabs it, specifically just to drive the point home of this needs to be as protected as possible. No one touches it. Perhaps maybe it can only be accessed with the help of 2 other people.
It is normally only accessed by 2 other people. This is why I had the other researchers with me.
I don't
Yeah,
know
from
how
what I-
you do things specifically, just try not to let
We will keep it safe.
mass murdering terrorists get it.
From what I understand, this is like, it's normally like locked the fuck up, right? Like this is the one time they used it is because we needed it.
Yes.
Yeah, Dork
like,
is
you-
giving him shit.
Okay, I'm like, I don't understand. I thought
He's
they normally
frustrated.
locked- Oh, okay. I was
No,
like, they're
Dork is
locked,
just giving
okay.
him the shit for the
Oh,
sake
I was
of
like,
doing it.
wait, am I like got accidentally secondhand gaslit? I was like, wait.
No, you're good.
Are they dumb?
Very in character though, I feel.
Yeah. I was like, wait, that's bullshit. They should have been protecting that. Okay, my bad.
Dork will gnome-splain magic to them
Yeah.
for this incident.
Even though you are a gnome, I've been researching magic way longer than you've been alive. I think I can
That's
handle
not
this.
hyperbole. They are very old. No offense. I'm older.
Dork's eye will twitch.
He kind of ate you up on that one.
I just kind of take Dork by the shoulders and just kind of move him forward. Okay, it's fine.
Dork will immediately just get choked by the silencing spell.
All right, and you guys make your way out of the Athenaeum.
Before we leave, can
Yeah.
I catch Voyage in the Hall, or
Yeah,
does he
sure. Why not?
like, run away?
Do we see this?
I'll trail behind him and be like, "Hey, Voyage, you okay?"
What kind of accent did I give him? Was it anything specific?
Not
I think it was just kind of like a feathery.
that I remember.
I believe it was Gnome Shopkeep number 3.
No. Shut up.
Emrys, welcome back!
No, I
gotta
think
go, guys.
I'll figure it out.
You can
A
work out that,
sly
okay?
accented
Yeah,
person.
it was like a little breathy, little Twinkie. Emrys, welcome back. I thought that was you, but I didn't want to interrupt the casting. I'm glad to see you back. Made it back alive.
Yeah, me too. You guys are good, right? I was honestly not paying attention.
I was focused on this, maintaining the spell, and the door swung open, and next thing I know, I'm waking up, so I can't say I'm too much worse for wear, just a little bit of a headache.
Good. I just wanted to catch up and make sure.
Yeah, and the Kasseri, was it... I'm assuming it was dangerous, but you're alright and everything?
More or less. Things have been worse.
It sounds like there's a story there.
A long one.
Well, I wouldn't mind hearing it at some point, if you wish.
Yeah. I mean, we're coming back eventually. Later tonight, probably, because Nar has something important to tell us. But after that, if it's not too earth-shattering, if you're not busy.
I would like that. I'll be in my office.
Perfect. I have found more elusive things, so.
Alright, take care, rest well. I wait your return.
And then Emrys will nod and then scurry back to the group.
As Emrys rejoins the group, because the robe of eyes, I saw everything.
Sure.
I'm just gonna. I can see from like a 360 degrees and 120 feet at all times. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Stalker.
Yeah, no. And
Yeah.
he just kind of settles up there and goes, "Oh, you guys are very cute together." What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you were definitely flirting. Trust me, I know.
Emrys is gonna ignore him and try to sneak to the other side of the group. How everyone's walking.
Alright. I mean, you can't really evade his 360 degree view, but...
Oh no, I want to evade
see
his
everything.
one direction of speech.
Oh. This
God
is...
damn it, I didn't bring my robe of mouths.
This is... Bonfontaine is literally the opposite of Ember in so many ways. Like, Ember wants all eyes on him. Bonfontaine literally has all eyes on him, but looking out.
This party.
Well,
I don't
Emma
need-
has a cloak that
Are
makes
you
sure you don't
doing
get
anything?
noticed. And
That's
Bon
true.
Fontaine has a cloak that notices everything.
Yeah, that too.
I don't need this party doing anything.
Alright. You guys head to the carriage?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Wait, what
well.
time of day is it?
It is... I'd say early afternoon, maybe around noon. Because you spent most of the morning at Bonfontaine's house. And then you spent, like, what felt like, you know, an hour in the astral plane. It was probably a little longer than that outside, but...
Oh wait, before we leave the library, I totally forgot. We were gonna look at like what the fuck is up with Bonfontaine's house slime thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you already...
but now we have people set on fire.
Well, if we have to come back and talk to Nar, and I
Yeah.
have to go on my date, we're coming back anyway.
Oh, your date, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
All right,
what
that's a
can
good
you
point.
say? Semi-professional outing.
I never
Yeah,
saved...
that's what they call it these days.
Business casual talk.
I hope this is not too bad. I didn't save the ambience I had last session for like a snowy city. I should have, so I'm just... Daggerfall ambience.
Daggerfall.
Yeah, why the hell not? Alright, you guys make your way back to the carriage. You take a short rest, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what alcohol they have in the carriage, but I think Bonfontaine tries his best to make fantasy. It's fine. It will probably work.
Fantasy what?
And this what?
Mimosas.
Oh, mimosas.
Yeah.
Can I have one?
To everybody. I make it to everybody.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you get yeah, I mean they definitely have like wine and various juices, so yeah, you could easily do that.
Minecraft slurping noise.
All right, so while you guys take your short rest, we will take a little break and be back in 5-10 minutes while we feed the cat and get water and go to the bathroom.
It's good.
Alrighty. Be back soon. Alright. Is everyone back?
We're so back.
I'm back.
Yes.
Ready.
Mhm.
Whoop. What was that inside the file, the folder? There we go. That's weird. Okay. So, you guys return to your little carriage. Take a short rest. Everyone regains your HP, all your short rest features, like your action surge. And I don't know if you actually... Bonfontaine, did you even use any monk, like, expendable abilities?
I used like 4 focus point out of 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm still seeing you at 9 HP. Did you complete your short rest?
Oh no, I did not. No.
You also would have a like 36 healing, I think.
Yeah.
Good way to I love having those little HP things on the overlay. Right. Is there anything you would like to do before you go back to the Athenaeum?
We were going to discuss our plan of attack for
Absolutely.
our
Go
conversation, but also, we also got to dance around things with Bonfontaine, technically.
We have got to find Ember. There's too much shit going on.
Oh yeah, and Lawrence and Bonfontaine don't know anything about the astral plane.
That's why I said that we shouldn't say anything, because half of our party has no clue.
What if we explained a tiny bit? Dork has an idea of what he can tell Bonfontaine, at least.
I'm not against telling Bonfontaine, but I'm pro dragging Ember back into this, because there's too much going on now that it's also his problem.
Whoa, Emrys wants Ember back in the party?
No, I'm saying his stupid little emo vacation is over, and if we have to suffer, he also has
It's
to
been
suffer
a
with
day.
it.
It's literally been less than a day.
Okay.
Let him crash out.
I don't get PTO.
Okay.
You never asked for it.
I would say you just have to. As
Thank
someone who
God.
gets PTO, you just have to take it, man. You just gotta catch it in yourself. You don't have to wait for the boss to tell you.
I'm so thankful. If you're gonna make me play 2 characters at once, I gave Bonfontaine such a thick accent. It makes things a lot easier.
Is Bonfontaine gonna? You cannot answer this, but like, if Bonfontaine is gonna be like your character for the rest of the campaign, would it not just be useful to? Okay, thank you. I was like, should we just tell him?
Oh,
Okay.
come
really
on,
scared.
Spence. I was gonna fake them out. You bastard.
That was not gonna work.
No, it was going to help. That was my
Ember is
meta
dead in a
knowledge
ditch.
of
He
like.
got stabbed, and he's bleeding out.
Okay.
No, he's
We'll bring him back to
I mean,
life.
full disclosure, Bonfontaine is just fun for a couple of sessions.
Well, yeah, a
Fuck
couple
His one-off
sessions.
character. His turn to.
Ember will come back around the time you guys are ready to leave Krobin.
I mean, I was like, if you guys want to go find Ember right now, I'm okay with that. I will play him. I'm fine with it.
Or I at least we should update Lawrence on the situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
I'm just saying this in person, so Lawrence can hear. We need to update Lawrence on the situation so he can then pass on an appropriately severe update to Ember.
That is completely makes sense. For and also for Bonfontaine, I am not planning on telling him the whole like revelation, the astral revelation.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to like ruin his
Just
day.
stuff. What was that?
I don't want to ruin his day.
What Bonfontaine?
He's here.
Yeah.
He's in front of you.
I just make
Yeah,
the
it's
most
just
of it.
I was just gonna. Dork wants to tell him just at least some information regarding, like, these are some terrorists we've been hunting from Tano because they did this. But none of the whole, like, resurrecting their god thing or,
You're saying this out of
religion
character,
is a
right?
lie. Yes,
Okay.
this is out of character.
It would be funny if it was in character too.
No, I'm not speaking in an accent. That's not Dork.
That's true. All right, so who's saying what to whom?
Dork will probably. Well, Bonfontaine is making mimosas. We'll say, like, so Bonfontaine,
Yes?
seeing as you really helped us stop up to Arcturus, I feel like some explanation is just at least some explanation is a bit new. I know a bit secretive for reasons, but
I get it. No judgment here.
and it's appreciated. Still going to help you with your slime problem, but Arcturus is one of the people that we've been trying to find. You see, we met his well, as Nar mentioned back at the library, we failed one of his brethren back at Tano after a terrorist attack destroyed an entire tavern, and quite a few innocent people died, all because of his organization.
Okay.
So, I guess, sorry, I'm gathering my words as well, and my thoughts. And well, after that happened, their agent tried running here, and well, we're here now, and well, that's another one down.
That's pretty good, I think.
Now, they're trying to do some more strange magical rituals that will try and change the world the way they want it to work. So that's why we were fighting
Taylor's
so
all this
hard.
time.
What was that?
Taylor's all this time, huh?
Sorry, I did not comprehend.
Taylor's all this time.
Song as old as rhyme.
You could
Exactly.
definitely say that.
I have an insane question. Can I insight check his reaction to hearing about this? Like, if he's
Yeah.
like trying to be like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Like, I want to see if he already knew this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Insight check, go for it.
And then -8, that's 9. Or
9.
no, that's not a 9. 17 minus 8 is not 9.
He just
But it's low.
he just sounds like a chill person.
Carry on.
Alright. Well, when we go back to the Athenaeum, we'll probably leave you behind to discuss some sensitive information as Nar mentioned.
That's fine. I should probably guard the door this time to make sure another little incursion doesn't happen. That's awkward.
I probably.
Yeah. Does stuff like this happen to you, you guys a lot? You did not seem surprised by this at all.
I guess we've gotten used to it.
It's tough to say if we chase danger or if danger chases us, but we're intimate.
Very philosophical, I like that.
Well, shall we get to the info dump on Lawrence?
I guess so. After drinks, so Bonfontaine can go to wherever it is he's staying.
How much is everyone drinking?
Lawrence,
Only
only
one drink.
one drink work.
Alrighty.
Yeah, same here.
No need to get wasted then. Alright.
I'm
Bonfontaine,
not
if
gonna
you
test what drunk me is like now.
if you would like, you can head out on your way back to your... You're probably staying at like an in-house or something. Or with a friend, wherever you end up staying. If you would like, you can leave.
Yeah, I'm staying with a friend. Don't worry about it, guys.
Very well.
I'll find you.
Alright. Now there were 4.
Oh,
Right. What did you guys see?
well, that drink was needed for what we're going to have to tell you. Well, we contacted and met up with Quark, finally. He took us to well, that place that you and Empress have been, the circle with all the seeds.
Hmm.
And, well, apparently Quark doesn't call them seeds, but he calls them cores.
Was?
Cores.
Okay.
And, I actually wrote down all of the cores. The one that you entered is, the core ferocity, it seems. Or at least that's what he calls it.
That would make sense, based on how it makes me feel.
I'll actually... hang on. I'll actually, open my, journal to show, Lawrence, just to, so we can follow through on some stuff.
Yeah, a visual would definitely help.
Do you remember when you tried reaching out to Helm and he wasn't there?
Yes, I do remember that. Sorry, it's strange that you have Anubis's memories. It'll take some getting used to.
He'll just smile and say, and just look over at Doric as for the segue.
Well, sorry, all of it was so much, I don't exactly know how to put this lightly.
Yeah, I mean, it's all...
Aside from...
You're all finally processing it, as you really didn't have the time you immediately went into the fight with Arcturus. It's kind of all hitting you at once now. It's a lot.
Lawrence,
I'll reach out my hand to hold Lawrence's hand, and if he needs it, my cold hand.
I think Lawrence kind of flinches away.
Valid.
it seems that long ago, after the age, it's the age of darkened lanterns, right?
Yes.
Well,
The age.
was it
the
Age
age
of Darkened Lanterns, or was it when that age started?
the age of the darkened lantern, singular. It's when that age started.
Okay.
Back at the start of the age of darkened lanterns, all of
Singular.
that turmoil. Age of darkened lantern?
Age of the darkened lantern.
Okay. Age of the darkened lantern. All of that panic and, well, confusion around that time. The gods of the old world are no longer here. They haven't been here for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. But then if the gods truly are gone, then how do I talk with the god of the grave?
Well, before the gods all faded away, they all came together to create the cores. Quirk calls them all the cores of Astromesidium? How do I pronounce
You're the one who wrote it down.
Astromesidium?
I thought he said Astromesidium.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's true. You're good. You're good. You got it.
Astromesidium?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Stop it!
You're the one who wrote it down.
God is not.
You're the
on
one
it.
who
Hey,
goes through my notes for spell checking.
Yeah.
listen, we've established that God is dead, so continue.
That's true.
God. Ugh. Replace you with a core. Anyway, they created these cores to basically run things after they had all faded away. Each of the cores represents an aspect of our reality that powers that certain aspect. For example, the core of ferocity that you entered. Hang on, let me reorganize my windows. The core of ferocity that you entered, it's maintains aspects of hunting, strength, and barbarism. Meanwhile, the core that Ember entered was the core of determination, representing stuff such as determination, sailors, storms. So when someone, for example, such as you, when you were worshipping Helm, when you worshipped Helm, all of those prayers, they sort of, how do I say this? The prayers sort of defaulted to the core of order, of which maintains law and peace. So whenever someone tries to pray to a specific deity or just some sort of aspect of our world, it goes to that core. And each of them seem to have an entity inside of them that represents their domain, such as Emerus's bringer, or the spirit of the hunt.
Mr. Amano seemed to have the idea that these were just imperfect representations at best. Or at least that's what it felt as though he was saying.
Aye, he doesn't think that they're gods exactly, but just something feels... I have been thinking about this. They should be something like gods, but I mean, I guess they technically aren't gods how we think of it. I mean, no one knows they exist. I mean, it seems that the well, actually, let me check my list.
He seemed to me as if to describe them like a reflection on water. A single plane of an image at best, or some rippled mirage at worst. He didn't seem super excited that we were trusting them, or at least put like much credence in what they said.
That's actually a good way of looking at it. I mean, these entities, they're stuck in echo chambers of themselves. Their domains just bouncing off of it themselves, just without any worshippers to truly let them know what they are, maybe.
But yes, these cores, they're definitely not quite gods, but there's something divine that we can still tap into it. I don't know, they're not the gods that we think they are, yes, but there's still something, you know?
I've come to rationalize it as a proxy or a shard of the god. It is still their power, and it still feels genuine because I do believe it is. However, it's not their full strength, and they are not there.
With this knowledge that the gods are just these cores, does this description seem like it matches my communication with the god of the grave? Because this seems kind of different.
How do you mean?
Like, I feel like when I communicate with the god of the grave, it's very, like, there still is very much like that fragmentation, and it feels like it's still just that god, but it's a fragment of it, not so much like a culmination of it into some kind of aspect. But maybe I could have that wrong.
You're not sure. I mean, this is all kind of overwhelming to you, and you've only ever talked with two quote-unquote gods. And it could be like Doric is saying, it could be, they're distilled down to such an element of their previous selves that their personalities are wildly different.
When I died, I got to talk to Bringer again. I don't know if I mentioned it. But he seemed to, it seemed to imply that Bringer hadn't been able to talk to anyone or like reach any sort of patronage for a long time. So
Something. Sorry, I'm just curious. Does Bringer seem to enjoy speaking to you?
Bringer seems
Positive, at least?
Bringer seems invested in my continued living. Bringer actually told me to stop the recklessness of my current actions. So at the end of the day, Bringer doesn't want to lose a patron, whether that has anything to do with me as a person or the fact that Bringer can talk to anyone. But Bringer is not mean to me or completely unaffected by my existence, if that helps.
I guess that makes sense for being the core of determination. Him being the color of fools.
Yes, Bringer had a lot to say about me coming back.
Did he give you a bit of a talking to?
He did. Or well, they did. It did. Bringer is weird about the pronoun thing, I guess.
I guess I don't really know how to feel about all of this situation. I mean, I've been going through life with prayers unanswered and under the idea that gods didn't really care, but I guess can't exactly talk to us easily, or at least the ones that are around now.
Bringer directly admitted that its power was very limited. It is my assumption that part of the reason why Bringer did not just bring me back to life and instead interrupted my dying was because it has a limited amount of power. But that might just be my own bias.
Perhaps. Well, I mean, this is only theory. I mean, even Quirk doesn't know exactly how these entities and the cores work, but perhaps he doesn't have as much power as one of the old gods did, because maybe people aren't directly worshipping entities like Bringer.
I mean, how would they know of them?
Exactly. No one knows, so they're perhaps only have enough power to maintain their domains over this world.
Did you say that the Age of the Darkened Lantern, it started when people stopped worshipping gods, or people stopped worshipping gods because of the Age of the Darkened Lantern?
Quirk said that it all started because all of mortal kind, they got too invested in the arcane and stopped worshipping the gods over a long course of time, leading to them starting to fade away. So a bit of hubris, I guess.
Rorik, I just had a thought.
Aye?
Which I
Uh-oh.
think sort of leads into something we've not mentioned to Lawrence about the fate of the future.
Oh no.
Alright. Aye, there's definitely more.
What if the solution to the problem is to recenter the gods?
Can you repeat that?
What if the solution to the problem is to recenter the gods, or what's left of them?
Recenter them?
You mean try to get civilization in general, mass amounts of people to start worshipping gods again instead of being reliant on their own magic and the arcane?
I didn't say it was an easy He thought.
But that is
I've
opposing.
and there's, I mean, some of the cores. Some of them are not that great, but I mean, I guess that's just balance of the world.
Yeah. I think we should get to the point for the last bit.
Well, Cork did know about the Harbingers and has theories on their goals, but there is one core that they're connected with, called the Core of Beginnings. Maintains light and rebirth. They're doing something to that core. I think that they probably found it in the material plane. And they're doing something with it.
That certainly doesn't bode well.
Oh, aye. And of course, they're trying to bring about the next conjunction through their rituals. Part of which is related to what Vega did back in Tano.
Except, Orc mentioned that this time it would primarily affect coastal regions.
Aye. It
He
will...
Why mostly coastal?
He mentioned that the past conjunctions had to do with element. I think he said elemental planes. He definitely mentioned fire. I don't know if the other one was earth, but he said the next one in the lineup, so to speak, would be water.
Aye. The fire, earth, and air plane have all become present in the material plane because of the conjunctions, and now water is next. And after that, who knows what will happen to reality itself.
Either way, I'd rather avoid even one more planar conjunction.
I don't know what we can do exactly. They're probably going to do something to the moon, the one that's left.
Oh my gosh, the moon controls the tides. This is
shit.
terrible. It's all coming together.
It seems
the
that
salmon.
not the how will this affect the salmon population?
How does this affect the local saltwater salmon?
It seems that the moon itself, or both of the moons, were those are the ends of astral cords that bind the planes together. Thought that was interesting.
So crashing down the moon or destroying it would cause that tether to break and bring everything in, collapsing in on itself.
Aye.
Which is
all... No, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, he's just processing. He's just like rubbing his hands on his temples like, fuck.
Aye. All of the planes will probably just start bashing into each other. I mean, that's what the conjunctions do. The elemental planes will come crashing down. But, in the meantime, I don't know, I guess we just have to keep standing in the way of the Harbingers and update Cork, which, by the way, Lawrence, you know how to perform sending, right?
And I do.
Cork has decided that he's isolated himself long enough. And now that we've come to him, he would like to come to us. So You will be our point of communication with doing some sendings to him.
All right, that's something I can do.
Should we actually tell him about what has happened here?
I mean,
This is quite a major update. We killed the second Harbinger.
And we know that they're trying to get into the astral plane.
That we do.
I feel like we have to tell them.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe he
the
can
news-
set up something
Is
on the
he
other
on
side.
the real plane? You guys just got back from your visit from the astral plane.
I
Say
mean,
that
it's
again?
important.
Then
I
I
mean,
can be
the
sending us.
news is.
If that works for everyone.
We should definitely tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The news can't be worse than the world is ending, so.
All right. So, main two things I'm telling Cork is that one of the Harbingers tried to steal the astral scroll. Is that what it's called?
The scroll of
Yeah.
astral protection.
Scroll of astral projection. But we stopped him and killed him.
Okay.
Is there anything else I should mention?
I feel like that's most of it.
All right. I will sending that information over to Cork Romano, and I'll also mention the name of the Harbinger was Arcturus.
That sounds good.
Alrighty, give roll a D100 for me.
Okay. Five.
5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you send it off.
Would I know if it didn't make it to its message? Like, if it didn't make it to its target?
You do not know. However, you don't get a response back.
Okay. So it's 5% chance.
Pretty sure it failed.
I'm pretty sure I failed too. Oh, shit.
How many times can you cast it? Like just once a day?
No, it just uses spell slots. I have no more third level, but I have a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth that I can spend on it.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah.
Should we try the easy sending of telling Ember to get over himself and come back?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
at least updating Ember on the situation and saying that we're going to talk to Nar, right?
That sounds reasonable.
All right. How the fuck do I summarize this entire bullshit in 25 words?
I got it. World is ending. You're one of the idiots that live here. Come back to the cart and help us figure it out.
Okay.
We're being watched.
We're being watched. Also, there's extra mimosa left.
Oh, that'll definitely get him here.
Yeah.
Didn't he take his entire decanter of like wine with him though?
Yeah, but-
mimosa's wine though.
more alcohol, especially fancy alcohol. All right, so I will let him know we killed Arcturus, a Harbinger. The world is ending. Come back to the cart. There are mimosas, and we're gonna go talk with Nar at the library.
Mhm.
Sick.
Beautiful.
Beautifully
Alright.
succinct.
You send it
And
off. What does Ember respond with?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What in the fuck?
Reasonable response.
Busy. Fuck off.
14.
Can you send? Do we all hear this or just Lawrence?
Is he breathing
Lawrence
heavy when he
just
does
hears
it? Is he breathing heavy when he sends that?
Do I have more words? If so, the last word is just what sounds like puking.
Oh.
Oh my god, that.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
9 more characters.
Hey, you don't know that.
I don't think he's taking it that well.
What'd he say?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And then
I knew you would do some stupid bullshit like this. Okay, can you send another?
I'm running out of spells, Emrys.
Okay.
We got our information across. Let's just carry on. He's gonna throw a fit until he's done, but God bless.
Listen. Sometimes, Ember is not stupid. He knows the world is ending. But I also sometimes forget that he forgets he lives here with all of us too, and it is also his problem.
He'll throw his fit and he'll come back.
He needs a moment.
Yeah.
Kind of don't blame him. It's a lot.
And he clearly does not need another mimosa.
Yes, he's doing good.
Emersa's rubbing the space between his eyes.
Yeah.
Where he's got a piercing there, doesn't he?
It's on his nose, excuse you.
Oh, okay. Maybe he should get another piercing.
And he's got. Ooh.
What I feel like Lawrence would probably assume that if Cork received the sending, that he would send a reply.
The fair assumption that you could make.
Lawrence is going to try resending the sending with a 5th level spell slot.
Alrighty, same message. Give me another D100 roll.
Please.
Actually, would we be in the same plane? Because we're in the cabin of holding.
It's a demi-plane.
Oh, okay.
That was a 33 on the D100.
Yeah, you're good. You send it.
Okay, sweet.
Your message was... I completely forgot. It was... We killed Arcturus. What was the rest of it?
I'm getting the book.
We got the book. Something.
They're trying to get into, like, the astral plane.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What in tarnation?
This one.
Says, well, howdy. Excellent work. Keep at it. 3 more to go. I believe in you. I'll keep looking into
Relay
this
that.
for you.
Yippee!
What a guy.
What a guy. What a stand-up dude.
Can't help but like him so much.
Only he didn't go to a different school.
What?
He's not on the same plane as us.
Right. Anything else you guys want to do during your rest?
Right. What are we going to tell Nar?
I vote
he's
we make
going-
him tell us what's going on in Tano first.
Alright. Well, I think he's going to tell us that regardless, but also I know he's going to as a researcher, he's going to press us about what we saw on the astral plane.
We can tell him we met a guide who told us the Harbingers are doing terrible things, and we need to continue killing them because those are all givens.
I mean, surely we can. Or wait. Do you think Cork wants us to not mention he's still alive? He seemed pretty at peace with the fact that everyone thinks he's dead.
Do we think we can trust with that information?
We did promise Cork not to tell anyone about the cores, though, and the reality of their nature.
This is true.
We met an anonymous guide who didn't give us his name, and now here we are, continuing to fight terrorists.
Right, so we focus on the fact that we don't know exactly what they're doing, but the Harbingers leading the Daybreak Society, trying to get into the astral plane to do some sort of freaky magic ritual to break reality.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, that works.
And it's
Either way,
true.
Dad.
Perhaps, Amorous, you can try and tell them that. You're much better at this. How do I say? Bullshitting them a bit more than I could.
Oh, if only we had Ember.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to do in his absence. Yeah. So we're sticking to... We saw a guy that was in our dreams. He was just a traveler of the astral plane. Very vague. Okay. Yeah. Before we go, does anyone know mending? I kind of like have a thing after this, and like my clothes. These were my nice clothes.
I mean, I could do some magical mending. Tailor work isn't my one of my talents. Leatherworking is.
As long as you can fix the quality, the health of the fabric, I can fix it all back up.
I'm certain we have some spare fabric I can patch it up with. We can both work on it. I think you're better at tailoring than I am.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could... Oh, fine. Marissa's gonna go back to his cabin and just put on a set of, like, fine clothes that he's been storing, that he took from his house.
Dork is not proficient in tailoring. Or
I meant magical mending.
Yeah, but that can only do so much for, like, burns.
I sew a new outfit.
Like, those massive holes and, like, chunks that are missing, not, like, tears or rips.
I'll just put on some simple, noble, fine garb that I took from my house in Tana.
Right.
Wait, you have a date, right? If you like, I can spare you some of my, Oh, what the fuck is it called? I forgot the word. Hang on, I'm looking.
Fragrance?
You're looking for the word Riz?
My cologne.
Yeah, you did get cologne from Tano.
Would you like some?
Darling, do you think I do not own cologne?
Well, we have been on the road for a while, and it's always nice.
You're going on a date.
It was I was thinking of it as a semi-professional outing.
Does Emrys accept the cologne?
I'm gonna smell it. What's it smell like?
Let me give you the description.
Did I already?
What are the notes?
Wait, did I already give you a scent?
It wasn't a specific scent. You described it as a traditional upscale masculine scent.
Oh, okay. So I had something in mind of kind of like
Tell me the notes.
floral, musk, leather, and kind of like amber. Those are the notes.
This could work.
Very nice. And
I'll try something new.
he lends him the cologne.
I hope you have fun on your date, I guess. Sniff, sniff.
Sniff, sniff.
Let me clear the air real
A
quick, 'cause
tear.
I don't want this to be a thing. Sunny and I have an agreement. Okay, this is not a thing to be worried about. I feel the need to put this out now.
I mean, I assume so.
I
Okay.
just want to make sure.
This isn't the first time I've run into polyamory.
I'm just making sure.
I used to live among forest people.
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying that I would never want you to have undue assumptions about me.
That you're a whore.
I was gonna say that I was a cheater, but I guess those are not mutually exclusive.
We all knew you were a whore.
Okay, God.
Go back in your core.
I never.
Whore.
No comment on that one.
Dork will, he will have his full support for the date, but he will be a little, I don't know, a little sad.
I'll bring back a bottle of wine or something.
Oh, thanks. I definitely wanted a pity souvenir from your date.
Listen, Doric, it has been months since I've done anything. Okay, let me have this one thing. We're already holding the Ember Pity Party. I will not let this be ruined.
Please, let me have this. Let me have this.
You can go off and find your little Mr. Funtime. You're not messing up mine.
Doric will just laugh at that. But he will not press further to expose himself.
I'll tell you. Listen, you have my word. I'll tell you about it later. You can have exclusive gossip.
All right.
Now, are we ready to go, Lydenar?
So ready.
Yes.
Alrighty then. You guys head out of the cabin into Daggerfall. And make your way to the Grand Athenaeum. Oops. There we go. So, I'm assuming you guys are going to Nar's office first, or are you going to Voyage's office at Amorous?
Oh, Nars first.
Nars. Okay.
Business before pleasure.
Yeah, okay.
Before we walk in, Lawrence is going to place a hand on Emeris's arm and give him guidance.
Alrighty.
Is a skill check and an ability check?
Yes, skill check and ability checks are the same.
Okay. And then what is guidance to?
Plus 1d4 skill check.
To any, so if I roll multiple ones?
Just one.
The first one.
Okay. Let me grab myself a d4.
You can choose to roll it within the next 1 minute.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have to be the first one.
Right.
No, you can choose.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
You rap on Nar's door, and you hear a deep voice inside that says, "Come in."
Are we all going in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do talking. I don't want to go on that's scary.
I'm assuming, is Bonfontaine with you or not?
No, you went home.
Okay, that's right. I was just checking. All right. You enter in, and you see sitting in...
Theorist will stand at the door.
All right, good call. Sitting behind the desk is the tall, cloaked Knoll figure that you know as Nar. And sitting in a kind of love seat Opposite him is the gold dragonborn that you know as Theriac Dasalid, Imperator of Kroban.
Their clothes are slightly ruffled.
Uh-huh.
And one of them has lipstick on. Lipstick on their lapel.
Welcome, my friends. There's much to discuss.
It seems so.
I admit, our visit from Tano was quite eventful and really has me a bit concerned.
Oh, you have been to Tano, have you?
You could say that.
Would I?
Yes, indeed, we were there. It was not the greatest.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
happened?
I'm sure
But,
Nar here would like to hear about your time in the astral plane.
Right. Well, the three of us went. Me, Dora, Kate. It was, at least for me, I think we all had the same experience, pretty overwhelming. It was sort of the space that stretched infinitely. There was this sort of water-like substance that went up to, well, my mid-leg, probably their calf. There were these statues and their faces were changing, kind of like one of those paper toys that spin with a moving image. But
Go on.
there were these string-like things zapping about in the air, kind of like pond skimmers, but like light. And then we all saw the figure we dreamed of, but they were really vague and not really all there, so not much in that regard. Could just be whatever our brains are trying to make of the situation, but
Give me a deception check.
okay. This is not amazing, but it's okay. And then I get to add guidance,
If you want, yes.
so... I'm gonna add one of my talismans to
All
make
right.
it a dirty 20.
All right.
I'm also going to add a Spark of Genius to make it 25.
How many times can you do that?
Just to be sure.
5 times.
Jesus. All right. 25. Continue.
Well, that was mostly it. There were colors, like, you know, iridescence with the water and the sky, and I think we all just sort of fell through the floor. I mean, it was like water until it wasn't, or well, it all became water, and we woke up back there and someone was stealing the book.
How did you return?
What do you mean, you didn't pull us back out?
We tugged on our silver cord on our backs.
Ah.
I wish we could give more information, but I mean,
It's,
none of us are really experts in the astral plane.
it is more of a curiosity for me. I don't really have much investiture in the astral plane myself. It's, curiosity. I would forward this on to our astral and ethereal plane researcher, but she is out of town for a little bit, so what can you do?
Oh, she's going to be
Right.
coming back to quite a shock.
Speaking about potential shocks, you said you had news about Tano.
Indeed I do. Indeed we do. Theriac got word from one of our contacts. There is severe flooding coming It is not specific to Tano, but there is severe flooding coming from the Dumont River, it appears. The source of it seems to be the Grand Lake Zelenra. It has expanded to about 2 times its size by our scouts' estimates, and suffice it to say, Nguya and Gulbrink are more or less destroyed.
Holy shit.
This happened over what amount of time?
About a week or so. We got the report about 4 days ago. However, there are estimates that this flooding has been building up slowly over the past month.
Did the people evacuate?
I don't know. I would assume so, but I don't know.
Wait, I have a question for the DM. How long ago was the moon exploded?
About a month ago.
Motherfucker.
Fuck. Yeah, shit. It's happening.
I have Theriuk and some of the navigators of the river. We've come up with a map of how bad the damage appears.
If you're sharing stuff, sorry. Sorry, internet is just being so weird.
In player chat.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
That's not good.
Oh my god.
Doric will look over that map. His eyes will land on Osrin, and he will put a hand over his mouth as he gasps. This is terrible.
There was a little town on the very, very coast of Lake Zelenra that was the first to go. A little village by the name of Callaway Shore. There were reports from Nguya that they received some of the bodies.
Bodies. Did they say anything about Osrin?
No, as far as I can tell, Osrin has been monitoring this very closely. They have the resources too. They probably have some intense flooding, but the city is there. Same with Tano. Luckily, Tano is not near the delta, or the bayou.
That's not reassuring to Doric. Doric will look very, very stressed at the fact that Osrid is so close to flooding.
The source of this flooding has yet to been ascertained. Seems to be coming from the lake itself.
The lake. Lake Zelenra.
Indeed.
What do you mean it's coming from the lake itself?
None of the rivers that are feeding into the lake have overflown their banks. There's only one source, or there are many sources, but none of them have seen an increase of this magnitude. The water just appears, it seems.
How low-lying is this area? Like, I mean, is it significantly lower than the rest of the continent?
The area of the lake?
Yeah.
It is not super low lying. It is on a plateau of sorts. I'm sure you traversed the bounding cliffs on your way here.
When we visited Ninguya, they told us legends of something at the bottom of Lake Zelenra.
Indeed? Fascinating. What did they tell you?
Some beast, or probably maybe some sort of goddess of theirs, that mothers creatures of that lake that, well, when we passed through, they weren't too friendly with how we passed through.
Oh, so this must be your fault then. You have angered the lake deity. Ha ha ha!
No, I'm pretty sure many people are quite threatened by Hydra wandering close to their boats.
Well, whatever the cause of this is, it falls upon everyone on this continent to stop it.
This news is... It's definitely... I definitely wanted to hear this. But why tell us?
Invisibly.
Hello?
That would be very helpful.
That
Hello?
would be crazy.
Welcome
Hello?
back.
Hello. Okay.
Yay! We were just theory crafting and
Yeah.
trying to just wrap our minds around what's up.
All right,
Yes.
we're finishing
just
up.
shitting ourselves, don't worry.
We're just finishing up. So he said, you asked why there. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, God.
Hello. Okay, we're back.
A
Good.
few more minutes.
Yeah.
We hear you.
You asked why you were chosen with this, and Nar responded with, "Well, considering you have been through quite a lot and are from Tano, or traveling from Tano, you are probably some of the more powerful adventurers that I've run across, and if it's not too much of an imposition, I would like to ask you to investigate it. As long as you don't have other plans. Bear it in mind.
half the continent drowning puts us pretty high up on our schedule.
Bear it in mind that we have already sent other people to investigate it, as have other cities as well, I bet.
We can definitely figure something out. Sorry, I guess I'm very conflicted. I didn't leave Osrin on the best of terms. So... But...
Well, if you cannot visit, if you cannot investigate, you can do what you can to help remedy the situation, I suppose, if you need to visit Osrin.
If we do, then I feel like it's only right that I do check on Osrin.
I mean, it's on the way, essentially.
Then let's do it. Let's stop there.
We still need to stop by... hang on. We still need to stop by, well, Muraine on our way up.
Yeah, we do.
And, well,
Muraine.
perhaps...
What is in Muraine for you?
Perhaps a lot. Perhaps not much. A lot of strife.
Considering it's the nearest town, we haven't had much word from it, have we, Theriak? No, we have not. It's surprising now that you mention it.
You haven't heard much from Muraine.
Not at all. Normally we trade with them semi-regularly. But... It's slowed down in the past half year or so.
Is the river still functional?
I believe so.
What I know of Mirain is not good. I
Can I
believe.
get a
It's
Sorry.
what are we going to Marine for?
On our way over to Krobin, when we talked to those silly little goblins with information, they said that Dork's husband may be alive in. Well, he is in Mirain, probably.
Oh fuck yeah, we gotta go there.
yeah, absolutely.
I have reason to believe that Mirain is. There's a lot of the Daybreak Society there.
I think that would make sense.
Very well. Let us know of your plans before you head out, and we will give you the best wishes we can.
Thank you, Na.
And thank you, Theriak.
Nods his head.
Send Beauty our wishes. Should you see her before we do?
I suspect she's fighting in the arena tomorrow. Perhaps you could join us. I believe she might be facing down with me.
Really?
She's fighting you already.
She's had her 5 rounds. Won 3 of them.
Well,
Interesting.
I guess she's doing all right then.
No,
I
she is a
hope it's.
natural performer, so she would do well in a Colosseum setting.
I hope it's not to the death.
No. Not unless both parties agree it's to the death, and I will not agree to that. That would be silly of myself, to allow myself get killed. Although... Never mind.
It's just that Beauty is quite a good friend of ours. She's a bit bullheaded, but she does good.
Oh, I know. I can tell.
If I remember correctly, the whole point of her joining was to get stronger, so I doubt that she would end her life so prematurely.
Nor would I want to.
Well,
We have much to consider.
I hate to be that person, but do you offer any reward for figuring out this investigation?
I suppose if you are one to fix it, one to stop it, you would have free reign of the coffers of Krobin.
oh, that's quite a promise.
I think that's all we need to get Ember to come back.
Yeah.
If we fixed it, we'd be seen as heroes across the continent.
Indeed you would.
It's just a matter of actually solving it.
And surviving solving it.
I'll look into options on water-breathing magics.
I can breathe
Yes.
underwater.
Nah, but not many people can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
We can discuss this later, but are we traveling up the river or on land? Because our carriage is made for land. We would love a sponsorship for our travel on river, but I suppose that can come later.
There are trails that go across the river, and alongside
Fantastic.
it, the river cuts through the mountains quite sharply, so I would not suggest taking a ship up it if you are not skilled.
It'll be a nice opportunity to see the Great Forest again.
Will be. Been a
Had
long
my
time.
fair share of whitewater rafting.
I
We
would
do-
very much like to avoid that again.
We do need a fair bit of time to figure out what we're even doing anyway, so taking a
Yes.
scenic route probably isn't the worst idea.
Oh, if that is all,
I believe we do have some other things to do, I guess.
So friend Emrys here has a business meeting or something.
A very special business meeting.
So kind of you to remember.
Fascinating.
Okay.
All right.
Good day to you.
You guys, a bid adieu to Theria Kanar. Leave the office, and Emrys glances anxiously at the office door of Voyage just down the hall, and we will end tonight's session there.
You do a really good job of
Hey.
stressing us the fuck out, you know that, right? Like I'm like having a
Horrific.
crisis, dude. I'm like looking at Tano on the map, going back and forth. I was like, I don't see the difference, and I looked in the middle. I was like, oh, there's a lot more
Yeah.
blue. Fuck.
My
Yes, I hope
God.
Emrys can still have his booty call despite knowing the world is going
Oh,
on.
shut the fuck up, Mr.
literally.
Pity Party. I'm gonna have a great time, and then we're gonna get back to sad time. Okay? Let me have this one thing.
I hope you're excited to break this to hungover Imba in a couple of days.
I'm gonna send an image of the previous map because Lake Zelenra has gotten bigger, but I've also kind of modified some of the other lakes, so not all of the lakes have gotten bigger. Just Lake Zelenra. The other lakes are just kind of that's how they've always been.
Okay, so that's like the parted mare and like by Gearvine and shit. That's like regular.
Yeah, that's all regular. Degular.
Okay.
I just improved how all the waterways kind of looked on my map.
It definitely flows really well. Like it opens up like trade routes a lot better.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Alrighty, thank
Yes,
you
this-
guys. What was that?
Nothing. It's past 3 a.m. I don't think it was funny. Let me just sleep.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh
Go
my God, please get some sleep.
go to bed. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, spectators. Thank you, players. As always, great time having fun with you. I'm prepped enough to run next session, so we'll see if we do it next week.
Damn.
Alrighty.
I can't do Monday next week for certain. But
All right, that's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll send out the win to me just
Yeah.
like we normally do. But if we can't, no worries. That's fine. Thank
if
you,
anyone
everyone.
wants to stick around, I'd like to shoot this shit.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, I can hang out.
But I have to.
I
wake up
need to
early, so
process
we'll
this.
say
Yeah.
night.
All right, everyone. Good night.
Good
Night.
night.
Um,